Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So today's session is going to be in English. We will start having these sessions more often. I would say at least twice a week in English for the English audience because we are growing. And plus, there are certain updates I would like to share. At times, I may communicate in Urdu or Hindi. The reason is that there are certain audience members who may not be able to speak effectively English, but I would encourage them to speak to me in any dialect as they can, because this will help them. Today, I'm joined by 4 of my students. One of them is Hafiz Muin. Hafiz Muin is, if you can wave your hand, or you can say, Assalamu alaikum. I can't hear you. No, voice is not coming. You're mute.
Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I am Hafiz Moin Ahmed.
Okay, so Hafiz Muin, he hails from Pakistan and in Islamabad, right?
Yes, in Islam.
And he's our CAT student. He's also studying some other tracks as well. He's looking into DevOps and other things. One of the things that he has done is basically that today he had a great interview for a job, a position in Romania. And I prepared him for the interview, and he already went through all the courses, and he's going to share his success story with you, inshallah. The second person I have is Sarmad Ahsan. Sarmad Ahsan has also studied career advancement track with us. By just studying career advancement track, I believe he is the 4th or the 5th or the 6th person in Systems Limited. Systems Limited is one of the biggest IT company in Pakistan, based in Islamabad and all the major cities, and he got a position over there. He doesn't know a lot of DevOps. He better learn all these DevOps things, because if he would have learned all of these things, he would have been in a different level. I also have basically Muhammad Uthman. Muhammad Uthman, he hails from UK. You just completed your degree, right? Muhammad Uthman, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With a merit, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alhamdulillah, with a merit.
In what subject was his MSc in cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity, yes, sir.
MSc in cybersecurity, okay. And mashallah, he's going through he studied CAT and he's studying now DevOps. Your resume is ready. After this session, I will give it to you, inshallah. Okay. It's a new updated resume, which reflects all the DevOps things that you're studying right now. So you will be able to apply for that as well. He's in UK. He is going for some high paying jobs right now, 75,000 pounds and 80,000 pounds and stuff like that. You also were called by NHS as well, right? NHS doesn't pay much. Keep this in mind.
Yes, sir.
Right, so they pay you less, but it's a government job. Once you go in, you will work there for a long time. The other person I have is, I believe, Sajid Amin. Sajid Amin, you are in Birmingham, right?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in Birmingham now.
And you have completed your master's, right?
Yes, sir. I completed the master in cybersecurity.
Okay. So you are going through some interviews. I am going to prepare you for the interview, inshallah. But there are certain things you have to do. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Then we have Bafor from Ghana. He's our African brother. And he has studied CAT. He has done all of these things. He's working in Ericsson, but he's now would like to move into different organization and for further career progression and growth. Before, can you speak, or you still have a mic issue or something like that? I can't hear you before. If you can fix your mic and come back, that would be great, because I want you to speak here. This is going to be very important for you. Now, when we started this project, it took us a long time. We started this in 2018, June. At that time, I left my job as a CISO, as a Chief Information Security Officer, as a CIO at that time, and moved into my own venture. The idea behind the venture was to one day become a university and a company with group of companies, lots of group of companies, so that we can do many other things that I wanted to do. My primary focus has always been, basically the underserved population, because that's the population, which means like all the developing countries and all the countries outside of G20 countries. So there are more than 200 countries around the world. And out of them, there's a group of G20 countries. There's the European Union, and then there's UK, and then, China, India, all these countries, right? But then again, these countries, they have a lot of opportunities, but other country residents, they don't have these opportunities. So the whole idea of starting this was to ensure that we are able to provide education to everyone in the best possible manner, in their own local languages, as much as we can. And also at the same time, we are able to basically manage our work and expand ourselves as well, right? So where are we standing right now? This is one of the things that I would like to share. So let me join in on one of the other computers as well. And if you can give me access, Yusuf, so then I can share the screen over there as well. So long story short, I mean, over the years, since 2018, June 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, almost 4 years are about to be done. So we will be going in the 5th year, inshallah. Inshallah in Arabic means if Allah wills, right? And Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah means peace and blessings. May the peace and blessings be upon you, of Allah, the merciful. This is the greeting of the Muslims. So that's why we emphasize on this. We don't say Sabah al-Khair, good morning, or something like that. The Arabs used to say that, but when the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came, he said, we have a better greeting that Allah has given me, which is Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, right? May the peace and blessings be upon you. So that is our core focus. I mean, this is an Islamic organization. We follow all the Islamic rules, but we teach everyone. Anyone and everyone can come in. We don't do distinction between he's coming from this country or that country, no. And that is the reason that we are teaching in multiple languages, right? So right now, courses are available in Urdu, Hindi, English, and multiple other languages. Like all these other languages are coming in as well. The updates I would like to share with you are very precise. Can you make me the host on the other as well, Yusuf, so that I can share the screen, please? Because I can't. One of the things I would like to tell you is where we are right now and what we are doing. So Sarmad, Hafiz Moeen, Uthman, and Sajid Amin, all of you will share your stories, but I just would like to share a couple of things. And then I would like you guys to talk, inshallah. Yusuf, can you make me one of the members there, please, if you can? It's Muhammad Faisal, right? See if you can make me a co-host or something, so that I can share my screen. Okay, let me see if I can share the screen for you. So if you go on our website right now, you will see something very different. You go on our website, nafe.com, and you will see there are a couple of things: tracks, courses, academy support, affiliate contact, accreditation. Accreditation is very important because whatever you're studying, if it is not accredited or validated, it doesn't have any acceptance. What we're doing is we have now got the accreditation of two bodies. One of them is SBTE, Sindh Board of Technical Education. This is a body based in Pakistan. And for them, we have devised a diploma, and then there are other diplomas coming up as well. The other is ISACA. ISACA is a big name. It's a huge name. We have signed an MOU, and we are in the process of going through the academic validation, right? ISACA is a huge name because whoever is certified with ISACA or their qualifications, they're all globally recognized. So if I search and show you something, this is very important for you, right? And if I search and say, show me the jobs, right? And type in, like, for example, CISA, CISA, and worldwide, right? So you will see worldwide, there are 27,000 positions requiring CISA. If I type in IT audit, right, which is something that they teach, there are 42,000 positions worldwide. If I type in cybersecurity, right, you will see 215,000 jobs worldwide, right now. And most of them are on remote side, because if you select on remote, you will be able to see how many jobs are remote, and show results, and it will show you all the things, so on and so forth. How many are hybrid, how many are on-site. You can do this distinction. If you search your jobs like in cloud, right, you will see 684,000 jobs. If you search blockchain and AI, so on and so forth, right, you will see all of them. So we got the validation, and we are now in the process of announcing it. The other things that we are doing right now, which we are submitting this week, are EATL, EU, EduCall UK, BAC, and ASIC. What this means is by the end of February or the mid of February, we'll be able to achieve these things. What this allows us is that whatever advancement track you are studying with us, whatever advancement track you're studying, if you're studying, for example, any of the advancement tracks, like for example, advancement, and I'm saying advancement tracks, like blockchain advancement track or DevOps advancement track, not the CAT advancement track. CAT is not going through the accreditation process as of right now. Women advancement track, no, but these things are. So if you go, and if I have to show you all of these things, which are basically our advancement tracks, are going through the accreditation process, right? We are putting them through the accreditation process. So you can see there is DevOps, blockchain, AI, big data, offensive, cyber defense, digital forensics, all of these things. They're going through the process. What this means is that if you want to see what is back, you can see this is the British accreditation non-regulatory body, which authorizes for higher education, right? Any institute or college or university. If you look for ASIC UK, this also does the same thing, which is the accreditation service for international schools, right? And that is something we are working on right now. If you see, our ultimate goal is by March, we would like to, February, in February, we will file for this, which is OFS. February, March, April. The reason is that it takes 2 to 3 months to get this thing, but this allows us to become, not only these things allows us to become a college. We are already a college now. We are already a college, an online distance learning college right now. But we want to become online distance learning university. And this provides us degree awarding powers, right? And then we would like to get, after this, once you have this, then by default, you get this as well, Home Office, which is you are authorized to issue CAS, confirmation of acceptance to studies, for studies, right? And then other qualifications, other memberships comes along the way. So these advancement tracks that you guys have been studying, or some of you guys are studying, will allow you to open doors for you globally. The other thing that we are doing differently is that whoever is studying these advancement tracks, if they study well for 3 months, they are given an opportunity to work in our own company as virtual internship on our AWS cloud. And we have a labyrinth of systems. They work there as well. The third thing is, if they work very well, then we also offer them an opportunity to go in and work full-time or part-time with us. And if they continue to do well, then we can also sponsor their education as well, right? We can do that as well. So there's a lot of things that we're doing, and this will help all of you. So in whatever country you are, whatever you are doing, you can study these courses, and we can assure you, because these are all hands-on job-oriented courses, but they are validated and accepted. This is not Udemy. This is not some other, portal to just give you run-of-the-mill courses. These are not run-of-the-mill courses. There's a lot of things that you're learning. So today, I would like first Hafiz Moeen to go through, because Hafiz Moeen, I will give you 2 minutes. Explain to me, you had an interview today, right? With a company
Yes.
in Rome. How was your experience?
Sir, it's very good because as your requirements, you explain everything, which technology they are using and which how you talk them and which thing you elaborate and how you elaborate. This was good. This was amazing and good because they are firstly when I elaborate everything which you covered in interview preparation session. When I explained the two people, they asked me over whole questions you covered already. So over question is already done from your side, and one person remaining is a developer, and they asked me just 10 to 15 questions, and I answered them, and they are very happy. And they after 30-minute session, they asked me where you learn each and everything about different technologies, and then I will tell you it's a very good platform from Anafe. They are studying because their teachers are very experts in different domains like cybersecurity and DevOps and SysOps. So they appreciate me, and I asked them, can you give me the number, like if you technically give me the number 1 out 1 to 10, like 1 is the lowest and 10 is the highest. They give me 7 to 8 as a technically.
That's good. So essentially, the job was based as performing online, basically assessments of electric cars, right? Because you have electric vehicles, right? Because in the European Union, there's a mandate that by 2023, right? By 2030, sorry, all the cars, they must be, just give me 1 minute, please. Okay. All the cars must be electric, right? Because they will discontinue making any combustible engine cars. And that is why there's a greater push towards securing those cars, making those cars more safe and stuff like that. That is why I prepared you. I am going to put that interview preparation in our portal as well, so that if anyone is going through the similar job role, that they are fully prepared. So the courses help you. We also help you in developing your resume, giving you all the appropriate training, and now you are going for the positions, right? So they ask you about the salary, and you mentioned 65,000 USD, which is on the upper side. I mean, from the European side, in euros, it's not that much, but still, it's on the upper side. But where is the job based? Are you going to be in Eastern Europe side or the Western Europe side? Where is it going to be? Which country?
It's country Romania. Like I don't know where is it
on
is.
The eastern side. It's on the eastern side. Okay. So one of the things I always tell all of my students is to ensure that they keep on going through Bash, which is very important, Python automations, Python Selenium, and all of these things, the hands-on technologies we have already covered and we have already taught you, right? So keep on doing the labs, keep on at a level that it becomes muscle memory for you, that you can remember. And if they ask you, how did you do this? How did you do that? You can explain to them, right? And you are already going through the whole internship program as well. So this will help you, inshallah. So I wish you the best. You already secured a good position. The first time you secured a position while studying with us, this is your second or third position, right?
Yes.
Third role that you
I'm already doing as a senior network, cybersecurity engineer in Islamabad, and in Pakistan, like daily 2 to 3 organizations approaching me and asking me. First they interviewed, and then they asking me, what is your demand, and please join us. I say, sorry, I'm already contract with another company, so I don't leave this
So
company.
your goal
now.
is you want to go outside. You don't want
Yes.
to be in. I mean, I tell everyone to not to work in Pakistan anyway. If they have a chance, they should always go out because
Yes.
there are more opportunities for them outside. The European Union recently has opened 400,000 visas in Germany alone, right? So they want educated, talented people to go in and work, and this will be perfect opportunity for you to go and work. Okay.
Yes.
So Jazakallah.
Now,
Yes,
sir,
go
one
ahead.
more thing, like different organization, they approaching me and they ask me if you have any resource, good resource, then I will share. I share with our students, and also if you allow me to prepare, because almost I done 172 interviews with different companies. So if you allow me,
There is a mentorship service coming up. These are not the mentors who just make videos on YouTube. No, these are the real mentors who are working in the industry. So will help you in terms of how to, explain to the other students how they can secure employment faster.
yes,
Right?
yes,
All the emphasis in Africa and in Asia and South Asia is towards graphic designing and SEO and stuff like that. This has no value internationally, no value.
yes,
Right?
yes,
And the huge fraud going on within the industry. So if you focus on the key things where the jobs are, then that is where all the high paying jobs are. And people are being sponsored to leave. One of my students, Wes, I think he's being sponsored by a Scandinavian country.
Canada.
No, I have students everywhere. There's students in Canada, in Finland, in Sweden, in Scandinavian countries, in European Union, in Germany, and France. I mean, I have students, alhamdulillah, everywhere, right? So what I have now is like basically people are now looking to sponsor people and they're bringing them outside. And those key disciplines are DevOps, cloud, SysOps, blockchain, and all of these are the ones where we are already covering them through our courses. We are already covering all of these courses, right? So we already making sure that we are delivering all of these things. So if you go on alnafe.com, you will see all the key tracks, and there are new tracks coming up as well. Blockchain, DevOps. I mean, if you go on DevOps track, you will see that we are covering all the key things and with a fraction of cost. But then you work not only on the recorded side of the lectures, but also working in terms of doing all the actual labs as well, which makes it very, very powerful, right? So you do follow the process. And then as you follow the process, then you are ready for your resume, and then you can develop your resume, right? So these are the things that we're doing right now. So inshallah, you will secure a better position sooner. You already secured a position, but now you're moving, planning to move outside. Jazakallah for your time, Hafiz Muin. And be in touch. I will always, until you secure the position, let me know, inshallah, okay?
Okay, sir.
I have Sarmad Ahsan. Sarmad Ahsan is, you just secured a position in Systems Limited, right?
Ji Faisal bhai.
Can you speak in English today?
No, sorry.
Try, because you have to. I mean, just try it.
Okay, I'll try.
Just try it out, because it's in Systems Limited, everyone is communicating in English and Urdu, right? So this is your time. So try to communicate. So you were doing your career advancement track with us, right?
Yes, Faisal bhai. I want to buy DevOps advancement track, but I don't have money right now. So what I done, I checked all of your DevOps.
No, I know. I will explain that. Don't worry. I will explain that. So he's our student who had enough money to just study career advancement track. The fee is not that much. It's $800 or something. You can buy it on a monthly or you can buy it annually. And if you can't even afford that, you can apply for interest-free loan. I believe Buffer from Ghana, he is studying on an interest-free loan, right, Buffer? So your voice is mute. You have to unmute yourself, right? I still cannot hear you. So you have to unmute yourself. So this interest-free program is available for everyone to study from any nationality, any religion, caste, color, or creed. We don't do all of those things, right? So he applied for that, I remember, and he has now completed all the labs and everything, and now he wants to go for his resume development. Your resume is ready. Today, I'm going to deliver it to you. Your voice is not coming. Can you speak
Hello.
now? Yes, I can
Hello.
hear you. Yes.
Now you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you now. So
Okay,
you
okay,
are
okay,
studying
okay.
on interest-free. You are studying on the interest-free plan, right? For the career advancement track, right? Is that correct? So, your voice is again gone. So he's doing that. So yes, Sarmad Ahsan did the same thing, and he started learning all of those things, and then he went into copying and mimicking whatever he could find on YouTube from our DevOps advancement track to secure a job. So he has secured a job, but Ahsan, the pay that they're giving you is low. System Limited is a huge company. If he would have studied proper advancement track, you would have been able to secure a six-figure salary in Pakistan. This is not
Yes, I know.
something, you can easily secure that if he would have paid attention, because being in System Limited doesn't open doors for you a lot. I mean, you still have to go through all of those things. The key thing is like what you know. So there are students of mine who are working in System Limited on a six-figure salary. There is Hamad, you will meet him. There is there's another one. Let me see if I can find his name. So I have a couple of students working in System Limited, right? There are 3 or 4. There's a testimonial group. You will go into that testimonial group and you will find them. So there's a lot of alumni in System Limited. This is a company that has hired many of our students. And as you mentioned, that they're saying that they have 1,200 positions, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So unke paas 1200 positions and they have 1,200 positions where they are looking for people, but they can't find people.
Yes, sir.
So the DevOps advancement track that we're teaching will get those people, secure those 1,200 positions. Now, globally, in the cloud business, the industry is more than $2 trillion to $3 trillion. So you can easily secure a remote job at a much better pay scale than what System Limited is paying. Right?
Okay.
But if you can study the DevOps advancement track, because we're teaching you all the key skills that you need to know. Okay. So my recommendation to you is, yes, you have secured the job, but in order for you to maintain that job, you really have to work hard and go through all of those things. Okay.
Yes.
Muhammad Usman, you're here. Your resume is ready. Explain to me, what are you going through right now? How many interviews are being called? And I've seen your old resume that we created for you. And on that, you are being called for interviews, right? So your interview preparation will start. As soon as you have an interview, let me know at least 2-3 days prior to that, and I will prepare you for the interview.
Yes, sir.
Where are you?
Right. Firstly, sir, I would like to thank you to providing such an amazing platform. So I joined Al Nafe in the end of February this year. So before, I was also enrolled in one of your course before coming to the UK. So your portal helped me a lot to come here in the UK to join my master program in cybersecurity. So your all sessions, your instructions, your guidance helped me to start my degree here in University of South Wales, that is accredited by NCSE. Before, I was unaware to go.
We are going through right now.
Yeah, there are very few institutes that have been accreditation from NCSE. So this keywords introduce you. So before, I was completely unaware where I have to go. So your portal, your sessions I joined helped me to start in my degree. So after that, during my studying journey here in the UK, all of your courses helped me a lot in completing my all individual courses. And in the end, in my thesis section, your one-to-one support helped me to manage a merit grade in my MS in cybersecurity. So I have finished all the cyber security core courses from I completed in the last month. So from the last month, I started job hunting. So So your team and you made a resume for me. From the last 20 days, I started my job hunting. So in these 20 days, a lots of recruiters approaching me. So before I told you one of the companies, EasyJet, I got a call from the EasyJet company for PCI DSS compliance responsibilities. So today I got a call from NHS Digital for a cybersecurity analyst role. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So yeah.
So there's a lot of things for you in UK. One of the things I'm going to show you is that for you to secure a better job in UK, by the way, this is the National Cybersecurity Center Certified Degree Programs. So if you go on our website on the accreditation section, you will see that we have this planned out, and we will this sometime in February.
Yes, sir.
So we have the things are already prepared and ready. You just have to submit it to them. But
Yes,
I don't want I want to get these qualifications first before I can do so, right? Because the NCSC is a basically it offers you certified degree, apprenticeship, bachelor's, integrated masters, and master's degrees, right? So it offers you an open doors for you in many places. So these are all the certified degree programs that they have, right? Glasgow. Which one is yours?
University of South Wales.
You're on the South Wales side, okay. So undergraduate programs, and then there's a provisionally certified degree programs, right? All of them are here. And South Wales, they have their bachelor's and master's both certified.
Yes, sir.
There, University of Southampton, Imperial College is there, right? Security and reliability. So there's a lot of universities which are already there in UK, and that is why we are waiting. Once we become, University of Oxford is there as well, University of Manchester. So all the top 10, I would say top 20 universities are already there who have certified programs, and that is something that we intend to certify as well. Now, if you go to UK, both for you and Sajid Amin, when you are preparing yourself for, for these things, you have to look into cloud security or cloud, right? Most of the top paying jobs are in cloud support engineer or cloud engineer. As you can see, what they are paying, 65 to 80,000 pounds per annum, right? Some of these jobs, whatever they're asking for, this is one is an entry level job, 30 to 55, support engineer, cloud software operation, remote in Edinburgh. So you can even apply for that. If you're already studying DevOps advancement track, if you look at the DevOps, and whoever is studying these advancement tracks, they can apply for the respective degree programs. CAT is not, a degree program. It is part of all the advancement tracks, but we cannot certify that. We are looking into how we can certify this thing. It's a challenge, but we will see. But you can always add on, and you can go for DevOps, and then, if you're already studying CAT, you can always go for DevOps advancement track, and you can go from there. Now, one of the things that you all have to understand is that in UK, there's a huge push towards cloud and cloud security. And this track covers, along with CAT, if you're studying CAT, you can just get add-on. We are already covering all the key things, So these things are all available for you: Python automation, Jenkins, Ansible, Docker. And these are projects that you have to do. You have to complete these projects, get them completed, right? And then we have all the key labs given to you. So on the new LMS, you will be able to do all of these labs, right? And this will help you. This year, we have deployed all these black ones. Now, the remaining ones are GCP and IBM. We are working on that. We will make it available next year. But primarily, 80% of the market is asking for AWS. So if you look on all the jobs, you will see AWS. And any of the cloud position, you will always see AWS, right? Infrastructure as a code, hybrid, Terraform, we are teaching Terraform, Azure. Or if any of the engineers have worked on AWS, they can work on Azure because there is not much big of a difference, right? Cloud engineer, again, you will see AWS, right? Junior cloud specialist, remote, right? You will see again AWS. So all of these things we're already teaching you, and we're giving you the experience, because part of that is we are giving you the experience. So in your resume, in your new resume, Uthman, we have mentioned all the key things when you have to prepare yourself, right? And I've already made all the key things. So now you not only can apply for PCR, DSS, and all these positions, because for CAT, you can apply for these number of positions. But if
Yes,
you're
sir.
studying for, you can apply for these numbers of positions. If you
Yes.
start SysOps as well and cloud advancement, then you can apply for more positions. But in a given year, you should not study more than 3 tracks, minimum 2, maximum
All right.
3. But there are people who are studying 5 tracks. There are people who are studying 4 tracks, and they can do it if you can handle it. But I would not recommend you, right? But people are doing it. And they all, time and again, they prove me wrong and they say, yes, we can do that, right? So these are all the positions that you should be applying. You and Sajid Amin both. Sajid Amin, I've given you your resume, right? But now I have to make it much more attractive so that you can apply for these positions as well, because your work permit is finishing in 12 months' time, right? How
Yes,
many
sir. It's
months are left?
finishing in 20. It's finishing in the end of 2023.
December 2023?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You have 12 months' time. Now, we are moving to UK, so we will be looking for trainers to teach in our college, right?
Sir, if you just spare with me a second, I'm on the duty and I'm going toward my car, so I will be joining from there.
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir.
So we will be, offering you all of those things, and I am going to make things available for you so that it's easier for you, Sajid, and for you, Usman, so that you can apply for multiple positions, right? This will open doors for you in a multiple pathway, because you just secured your PSW, right? Now keep this in. You have to do DevOps, and then after DevOps, you should, as soon as you're halfway through DevOps, start doing SysOps and cloud advancement track. Don't stop learning. In your company, you have to show that you can do all kinds of projects, because then if you become a necessity of the company, they will offer you the work permit. Because PSW, postgraduate work permit in UK, allows you to work for 2 years. But what happened after 2 years? You need to find someone who can sponsor you, where you can work, and they give you a work permit. And if you become a necessity for the company, and they can't find a person who knows all of these things. So if you become a necessity for the company, they will offer you basically the work permit, and that is how you secure the work permit. Get it?
Yes.
So you have to make sure that you are extremely zoned in securing all of these positions. So whatever interviews you are getting in, as soon as they call you for an interview, inform me upfront with as much time you give me, so that I can invite you and prepare you for the interview. Okay?
All right, sir. All right. Thank you.
Inshallah. So you will receive your resume, today. And Sajid Amin, I saw your reply. And one more thing is, like, all of our students who are working in UK, don't think like, that we will leave you alone. All of you have achieved a good skill. So if you complete your SysOps advancement track and blockchain advancement track, and 2 or 3 or 4 of these tracks, we will allow you, and we will offer those people, because those become the most highly sought after people, work permit within our own college, within our own university, to teach there and also work with us as well, because we will be working there, right? And to find a person who knows in UK, who knows DevOps, blockchain, AI, big data, and SysOps is very difficult, right? So you have the time, and once you secure the UK work permit, then after 5 years, you can apply for ILR, indefinite leave to remain. So that should be your goal, that you should be able to work and get the highest paying job so that you can pay more taxes and secure your ILR. Once you secure your ILR, then you are kind of like, after 1 year, you can apply for the passport, right? The British passport. Then you are a naturalized citizen, right? So once that happens, then more opportunity doors will open for you. So still the game is not over. You still have to work hard. Remember that. But all of this success can come through only through education. Okay, that's the only thing you have to focus on. Okay, so Sajid, so Usman, I will talk to you. I will send you a resume. Sajid Amin,
yes, sir.
I have seen your resume, but I'm going to beef it up. I'm going to allow you to study, since you're already studying DevOps as well, I'm going to tell you some of the courses that you have to complete. So that you can secure a cloud engineer job faster. Because if you search cybersecurity, you will see only a certain number of jobs on one job portal. So if I give you the example of just one job portal, right? If I just search cybersecurity, if I search cloud, I see 32,000 jobs in UK. But if I search cybersecurity, right, I only see limited jobs, 2,300 jobs. Well, granted that this is only on one portal, but if I search risk management, right, then I see 75,000, because we are teaching you risk management as well. In there, you can perform, IT risk management and stuff like that, right? So IT risk management, right? So you can see 38,000, because this becomes part of the things. So you need to know what are the key names through which you can find these jobs. And those are IT risk management, cybersecurity is one name, right? Cloud security is another name, right? In cloud alone, there is another name, which is 32,000. In DevOps alone, you will see jobs. So in DevSecOps, this is a very specialized area, right? And most highly paid. Like if you just look at the contracting positions of these things, you will earn a lot more. Not only that you should be working for permanent positions, but also try to look for contract positions. You see, cloud information infrastructure architect, AWS security engineer, fixed term contract, remote in London. And these things can be secured by studying our SysOps advancement track, which you can call it the SCAD. The SCAD, we are teaching you all the key elements of building up the on the AWS platform. So this will help you as well, inshallah. Okay. So I'm going to arrange some things for you so that it is easier for you. Would you like to share some experience of yours? What did you learn in the degree? Did the degree help you in terms of looking for a job, or did our courses help you for looking for the job?
So I will be honest with you, sir. First, when I finished my study and from Pakistan, when I contacted you regarding this. So when I finished my CAT advancement track, career advancement track, and then I start applying for the jobs. At that moment, the DevOps started. So usually on your lectures, you were saying that try to join the DevOps, in which I will be honest that many of our friends left it because they were saying that first they told us to start the career advancement track, and now they told us to start the DevOps. So I was trying to apply, and I'm saying to everybody who is listening that don't lose hope, because on the daily basis, I'm like applying for 50 to 60 jobs. Until now, on the record, I have applied for more than 2,000 jobs. And I'm just not saying that I have interview on 14th of December. I have one interview tomorrow, which is in Nomis, and another interview is on Friday, which is on the GeoBear groups, which is all around the world. So I'm saying that if we don't lose hope, so we will be able to secure the job. Like only on the CAT, I'm just saying that on the CAT, everybody can secure the job.
The world is evolving, right?
Yes, and now.
Yes, in CAT we teaches you all the key things, but
yes, sir.
If you look for the jobs, they're looking for cybersecurity guy who knows how to work on cloud. Why?
Yes, sir. Now I'm coming toward the.
Listen, because everyone is now going towards the cloud, right?
Yes, sir.
They're looking for cybersecurity guys who knows how to work on artificial intelligence. Why? Because everyone is utilizing artificial intelligence in cybersecurity. So the job requirement is evolving. So you have to evolve yourself. If you think that you can only study CAT and you can secure a job, yes, you can. Like other people's, like Sarmad did, or the other Hafiz Moeen, he did. He secured job, his first 6-figure salary in Pakistan, right? First, he secured a 75,000, then he went to 250,000 something rupees, so on and so forth. It all depends on where you are. You are living in a country where the job requirements is very dynamic.
That's true.
If you walk into the interview, they will say, do you know how to perform risk management? You say yes. Do you know how to perform cloud security assessment? You say yes. Do you know Python? You say, do you know Bash? You say, well, they will ask you, do you know how to automate all the things through Bash and automation and Selenium? You say, well, I know risk assessments, but do you know, cloud assessment models? Do you know how to work on AWS, EC2 instance, all of these things? CloudWatch and OpsWorks and all these things. You must be wondering, are they looking for me, like a cybersecurity consultant, or are they looking for, James Bond, right?
That's true.
So sometimes they are looking for a James Bond. That the problem is that the industry is evolving very fast. So they want people to upgrade themselves. There was a report by, World Economic Forum, if I can find it, right? The problem is World Economic Forum, right? Upskill. So every person need to upskill themselves. If they do not upskill themselves, right, then they will lose their jobs, because the way things are changing in the world, they are changing very, very fast. So you need to, if you think that this will only help you, that is not the case. The degree was good enough. When you were leaving Pakistan, I told you the degree is only good enough that it will give you PSW.
Yes, sir.
So you only were able to get the PSW. But once you might be wondering, I'm going for degree. This is a British university, Birmingham University or whatever university.
Which is nothing.
Right? And you must be wondering, oh, this is Birmingham. Who's Faisal Bhai? Forget about him, right? As the Italian says, forget about him. You must be thinking about that. And you must be thinking like, who's this bearded guy? I mean, I have a bigger beard than him. I know more. I'm like a Viking, right? And then as soon as you complete a degree, then you're thinking, where am I right now? I have this Birmingham University degree and no one is calling me for the interview. I told you at that time, did you complete your CAT? He said, oh, I'm going for it, this and that and whatnot, right? So if you would have completed that by that time, it would have been a different concept.
Yes, sir,
now, as we are evolving, as we are evolving, the CAT is evolving. In the CAT, there are 3 new courses coming up. There is Bash, because I'm adding Bash, from DevOps. There is Python automations that we are adding. There is basically Python, this Bash, Python, and then there's another course that we're adding in basically CAT. So the CAT is evolving because we have to evolve our students. We can't keep stagnated advancement tracks. This is the difference. Like in university, when you do a degree, the degree courses that I studied back in 2001, an MSc, I did the MSc in UK as well. And if you look at right now, it's the same courses. The trainers, the teachers are the same. There is no difference. So, you have to evolve. If you're not evolving, especially in UK and in Europe, you will be, out of existence. You only have 12 months left in your PSW work permit, right? And you have very little time. So prove yourself and say, yes, I am James Bond. If they ask you, who are you? Just say Bond, James Bond, But I don't like martini. I just like ruabza, which is the or Cola or something like that, right? So shaken or stirred, you can just say shaken is fine, right? But the point is that you have to upgrade yourself, because if, for you to secure your next step where companies are offering you a work permit, because you're on PSW next year, it's finishing off. And if you're not able to secure that, you will be going back to Pakistan. Of all the work that you have done, and you're wearing a security dress right now and going for your odd job right now, right? I've been through that. When I was doing jobs as a security guy, working in a warehouse and stuff like that, I've been through all of these things. But when I used to come home, I was always seen studying. And people used to make fun of me, say like, what is this guy doing? He's a crazy bearded guy, right? Always studying. Either they will see me reciting Quran or they will see me studying.
That's how I finished the CAT degree, CAT advancement track. I was doing same like you, sir.
Yes. So, but the day I secured my first job on £40,000, everyone was like speechless at home. So you have to work hard.
You remember, sir, once I sent you the message regarding that thank you very much, whatever you are doing for the Muslim Ummah. when I realized, I was one time, no, I'm not saying that you created this platform. When I realized about the DevOps, then I realized this guy is doing something from his heart. Like first he told us to do the cat, and then after cat, every student is saying that first Faisal Bhai told us to do the cat, and now he's saying to do the DevOps. When I went for the interview, as I mentioned on the CC group, which is the alcoholic group all over the UK. So
Don't go there.
yeah, yes, sir. That's why I told you that I'm not going there, but I just went for the interview. What they are asking me.
Have some fun.
So from this point, I realized that how much DevOps is important. And you know, sir, after this interview, which I mentioned you, the Servant, which is the water company, it's the face-to-face interview. So after that, I was thinking that I will try to contact you regarding the DevOps. That if I took already the CAT and I finished the CAT, so I have to pay all of DevOps fees or no?
You just have to go for add-on. Anyone who's studying CAT, they can just buy DevOps by just going for add-on. DevOps add-on, advancement track add-on, right? Which is half the price, because DevOps, look, CAT, you cannot take out the CAT, because what CAT does is it teaches you the industries, right? But the industries require the CAT work, they require the security work, they require the compliance work, but they're doing it in the cloud. So you have to do all of those, the same things through automation, through cloud. And that is why you need, because on the cloud, the systems are very different. And you are only interacting with APIs and logs and, virtual machines. They're very different as compared to what you see or look and feel and touch at a data center. So the machines are managed in a very different way. The accountability aspects and the compliance aspects changes very dramatically in the cloud. There is infrastructure as a code. There is security as a code. I always tell everyone there is now governance as a code. Yeah. Everything is being as a code, right? The other thing we have is like there is infrastructure as a service, there's platform as a service, there's application as a service, there is database as a service, there is anything as a service. Companies are now using, but they still need compliance, they still need security, they still need all the CAT elements, but in a different manner. And that is a difference. So you have to keep on upgrading yourself. If you think that this is enough for you, no.
That's why, sir, I was thinking that once I secure the job, I will send you the message regarding this, that kindly arrange some session for me that I can tell the people, like, I'm from Pakistan, I'm Pathan. I know the mentality of my Pakistani people. Like, if you told them that you will secure the job after the CAT, they will say, once we finish the CAT, we will take the job. If we haven't got the job, Faisal Bhai is jhoota. Wo hame jhoot bol raha hai. So once, sir, they start applying, like, I have many, like, when I start applying, now I know how to apply for the job. And even these 3 interviews, which I got right now, once, like, for the last 1,000 to 1,500 apply, I was applying like a dump. And then I start realizing how to use the LinkedIn, how you can apply for the job. And then directly I start getting calls.
Where did you learn that thing? In the CAT, right?
Yes, sir, in the CAT. And also, I'm saying that if you're doing practice again and again, it will make you perfect.
There are 2 things. Remember this. If I have to give you an Islamic example, I will give it to you some other day. But if I tell someone, yes, you can do CAT and you can secure a job. People are securing jobs by just studying CAT, but only in their own countries, where the level of security is over here, right?
Yes, sir. But that's true.
We are evolving CAT into different things as well, right? So these are not static courses. These are dynamic courses. We are keep on adding new experiences for you. If you go to the new LMS now, you will see there are containers. You click on it, the lab starts. You don't have to install anything. There is no open VPN, nothing like that, right? So the experience is evolving. You have to evolve yourself. If you think that you can just sit there and relax and by just studying CAT, you will secure the job, no. Yes, I tell everyone, and you already know this thing, I always emphasize DevOps advancement track, then basically blockchain with this blockchain add-on, AI add-on, big data add-on, and SysOps and cloud add-on. If you do all these 5 things, you are unstoppable. for at least 10 years. No one can touch you. No one can even touch you.
That's true, sir.
I mean,
That's true.
Rishi Sunak will come after you and say, Sajid Amin, can you please work? You know, we need someone in the Downing Street to analyze some of this data. I mean, I'm telling you, right? He will come after you and say, like, you know, we need people. And because for two reasons, they don't have the talent, and these are high-paying jobs, so they will pay you, and so that they can deduct more taxes. For every dollar they give you, 50 cents, right? 50 pence.
I
or
will
whatever,
just give
right?
the example. The people who thinking that no jobs, like in the UK, or many people are saying that there are. If they, I will give you the today example. When I start searching on LinkedIn, I just give them the two priorities: entry level and associate, and then I put in last 24 hours. So I found 941 jobs that are published in last 24 hours, just for the cybersecurity in United Kingdom. So there
Now,
are plenty of jobs.
Now, if you study DevOps, you add in cloud infrastructure, you add in cloud architect, you add in all of these things, right? You add in DevOps, SysOps, SecOps, all of these things. So now there are more opportunities for you to hunt. And they're already looking for people. Universities are only preparing students just to be able to get PSW. You have PSW, I've been telling you, haven't I been saying this since 2018? You can go outside, get a degree, but you will still be doing security jobs. And you are sitting on a security job right now, right?
Yes, sir.
This is the future. But if you have the right skill, you can secure a better job. And that is what we teach. And that is why when we're establishing this university, Al-Nafi College of Emerging Sciences, it's a very unique concept. That is what we're doing. Anyway, Jazakallah for your time. I will be in touch with you. And may Allah help you, and keep me posted. Whatever your interview is tomorrow, send me the job description so that I can record something for you and send it over to you so that you can mimic and tell them, inshallah, and this will help you. Okay?
Inshallah, sir. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, Bafar, now it's your turn. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay.
Can you see me?
I can
Please,
see
can
you,
you see me?
half of it, because you have to step back, a little back. Yes, now it is better.
Yes. Now it's better.
Yes, now it is better.
Hello?
So I have prepared your resume. I have to review it 1 or 2 times more, and then I will send it over to you. In your resume,
Okay, very good.
yes, in your resume, you have been working at this position in Ghana, right? But now the position that we have given you is as a security analyst, because you've been learning all of these things as a security analyst, right?
Okay,
So
yes.
apply for these positions in Ghana, but my recommendation that you should also try to apply in other countries as well. So the best thing to you, just go on LinkedIn like this, right? Go on LinkedIn, and with your resume, there is a course by Hamad Siddiqui. Have you taken the course LinkedIn? Have you taken the course LinkedIn? Have you optimized your profile? Have you optimized your profile after attending the LinkedIn course?
I'm about to do that. I've gone through Hamid Sadiqi's LinkedIn course on cats. I've gone through it 100%. I'm okay. Yes. So I'm using.
When I send you the resume, you have to type in cloud security and stuff like that, right? And just search for the positions. So while sitting in Ghana, I want you to apply for all positions, right? A person who is sitting in Pakistan or in India or in Bangladesh or Nepal or other countries, when they can be called by countries for positions, you can be called as well. Doesn't matter. Because you have the skill, you have done your VLABs, you have done your Red Hat virtualization, Red Hat intensive Linux, you have done that, right? You have done your basically all the critical courses of CSSP and ISO and all of these things. Now you've already done your labs as well, you know, the vulnerability analysis and vulnerability scanning and web application pen testing and all these things. Now you're fully ready. Go and step in and start working, right? The Ghanima portal is going away. There's a new portal coming up. There's a new, basically, new experience for you, where you can just click on the lab and it's for you, right? There's a new experience coming up. On 15th of December, you'll access the new portal, right? There, I'm going to give you access to 2 new courses. One is Bash.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
far, this is the next level Bash. And then the other one is Python automations. If you learn these 2 courses, along with other DevOps courses, you will be able to secure a much better job while sitting in Africa, over there. Like, for example, if I go here and if I just type in, Ghana, right, and just type in DevOps or, cloud or something like that, I want to see how many positions do I see, right? So in Ghana, there are 231 positions in cloud. So you can apply for cloud infrastructure solution manager or security certification product manager, CIS, FIPS, FedRAMP, and more, right? This is remote.
Yes, sir. Yes,
These
sir.
are all remote jobs that you can apply for, right? So you can apply for these quite easily. And they are, I'm just selecting Ghana. So they're looking for information technology officer, Ghana Statistical Service. This looks like a government position, right? Director of engineering, this is a senior position. You can't apply for that yet until you complete the IT operational manager. So you have a lot of positions in Ghana alone. But my recommendation would be apply like this, type in worldwide. And the worldwide comes to you.
Okay.
Right? So it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter, what qualification you have. You already are working at Ericsson. And now in your resume that you have done all the work with us, your resume is ready. You are already working at the Anafe Canadian company as well, right? This elevates you to the next level. You can easily go up and you can show them that I've done all of these things and now I'm ready. Next level. Right? And that takes you further and deeper into better opportunities.
Sir, there's one thing, unfortunately for me, I had an accident and therefore I was hospitalized for some months, about 2 to 3 months. So I was not able to go through some of the labs, especially the WT and PSTN. And then when I came back, I recovered and came back. My access has been a little bit blocked. So I requested for a maximum of 2 months. I need a maximum of 2 months. Then I'm okay. I'll be okay.
Studying on the Qard al-Hasana. In Islam, we call it Qard al-Hasana, which means interest-free loan. Interest is forbidden in Islam. You should ask why. You should know why. Because in Islam, interest is forbidden because various reasons. And one of the primary reason is it creates segmentation in the society. If a poor person is not able to pay the loan on time, then he will have more money to pay because it will be doubled up, right? So it will keep on compounding because the compound interest will keep on going up, right? So in Islam, it's forbidden to. So you have the, that option. So you will be given access to that on the new portal, right?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
You can go and do, but once you complete, we expect that you return back the money, right?
Yes, sir, in fact, I've written, sorry for interruption. I've written a commitment letter to Hassana, the department, that as soon as I finish it and then start job, yes, I have to pay back. If I did not pay back, how are my other colleagues going to enjoy the same thing? It means that thing is going to, yes, it means that I have abused it and therefore it is going to be cancelled. Nobody is going to enjoy it. And I don't want that. Looking at me, yes, I'm a little bit older now. I'm 45 now. See?
Yes, we are not going to send any debt collector agencies after you or anything. No, we are not going to report it to anyone. No, we don't do that. That is also for Islam. There are many things which are not allowed in Islam, and that is what we follow. I established this business for one sole purpose, to serve the population of the world. And I'm using, I'm not saying Muslims, I'm not saying non-Muslims, I'm saying everyone. Underserved. Underserved means anyone who is struggling, right? But they don't have an excuse that they can't study, because they can study. They have the best access. They have all the best things. We don't get funding from anyone. I started this project with money. I don't get funding from anyone, no. We are supporting ourselves. Alhamdulillah, all praises belongs to Allah. We are very secure and we are running all of these things, and that is becoming a university. I told you at that time, when back 20 years ago, 23 years ago, when I was in UK, I have a lot of Ghanaian students, Nigerian students, right? South African students, right? And they are very successful. They're working at some of the best places. When I'm in UK, I will invite them and we will do an online session with all of these people sitting in a room as well, right? So I expect nothing less from you. If I'm honest with you, I expect honesty from you. That's it. But if you run away or something like that, you and me and
I'm very honest.
So that's
as soon as
but
I have to pay that, yes.
But honesty from you, and that is why we are being honest with you. We are providing you everything. When they contact us that, you know, about your work experience and everything, because you have worked with us, we provide all the experiences and everything. We're not going to say he hasn't paid his dues or anything like that. That's why we are not providing in the reference. We're not going to do that. We don't do that, right?
Thank you.
This platform is for everyone. Lots of non-Muslims and Muslims, everyone sitting here, they're utilizing this platform. We never say any of these things. We have now secured the accreditation. And the whole idea of securing the accreditation is that now you have this opportunity to even move to UK on a student visa. Because once we get this EduCall, then and EduCall and back, then the diploma will have the stamp approval from BSc and EduCall, which allows you to take admission in any British university, Oxford, Cambridge, you can go anywhere. But to get this certificate from us, you have to pay for an exam and you have to pay a fee. Fee is like 250 pounds or 300 British pounds, right? That you have to pay, right? Which includes the examination fee and also the certificate fee. The certificate is validated and accepted, and you can even go to Stanford or MIT and say, I have this certificate, I have this diploma, you know, and it is equivalent to 1 year of bachelor's. So they will give you the exemption, right? So we are teaching you all the critical aspects in that given degree, but in our given degree, we are giving you the exemption anyway. So if you complete your DevOps advancement track, which is available in English from 20th of December, you will be able to say, okay, you know, I want to take admission in BSc or in MSc program in UK in your university. We'll give you admission. So in BSc, give you 1 year exemption. In MSc, we just give you the admission because there are some more advanced courses you have to do, right? So we are already covering all of these things. So you'll be secure. So don't worry. I will ask Hamza, inshallah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hopefully by tomorrow, you should have your resume. Once I complete a review and everything, you will have it. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
And
thank you.
Go in your community, go in your community and spread the word. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. Go in your community, spread the, because there are 97 million positions available in all of these disciplines around the world.
Okay.
And you, the backbone of labor force around the world, where is it coming from? Asia and Africa. You and me are the laborers of Western countries, because we are working for Western companies. We are considered as one of the foundation block of this world. The labor, the talent is coming from Africa and Asia. These are the most hardest working people on the face of the planet because of the environment, because of the conditions, right? I've seen many Ghanaians and Nigerians and Africans, in UK, studying day and night, working with me, right? Lifting loads, working as a security guard and studying at the same time. So if I'm studying, the Ghanaian and Nigerian sitting next to me is also studying. And we are exchanging notes. And that is how, we have been successful. So your next position should be going to UK, because that is where you will find more stability and much better opportunities. Right? You still have 25, 30 years in tank to work in the industry. So don't worry about it.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will see you next time. Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Allah guide all of us. So this was the live session about all the things that we were doing. I will be doing some live sessions in English in the coming days. Anyone who wants to join in, they can join in. As I said, we are going through the accreditation program. We are, alhamdulillah, successful. We are rolling out our new, our new portal as well. The labs are all new now. They're coming, the new labs are coming as well. There's a lot of things coming up, new courses, new tracks. Keep on updating yourself. Don't stop the learning process, because as long as you're alive, the learning process will continue. You will never find education on YouTube and these other things, because these are entertainment channels. You will only find motivational speakers or people who can just speak good words, but there is no substance in it, because you are watching their videos just to support them so that they can make money, because that's how they're making money, from your eyeballs, right? So if you want to be successful, you have to spend time where the time is required, in your education, in getting the skills, in getting the experience. And on this platform, we are providing you all of these things from end to end. This is a complete solution platform. This is not like any other platform on the world. We're teaching you, we are training you, providing you virtual internship. All of these things are provided so that our graduates, our students who are working in FTSE, 100 companies, FTSE 500 companies, they can work globally anywhere. Our students right now, there's not like, we're running out of spaces. Now we have stopped putting all the names, because our students are right now working in all the top companies of the world. Deloitte, Big Four, Microsoft, Abbott, Amazon, all of these companies, right? And you can easily secure these positions. Booz Allen Hamilton, these are huge names, right? You're not even putting the names nowadays because it's pointless now, because you're becoming into something of a big company. So when I started this company, it started as a very small seed, but now it has grown into a strong, I would say, plant. It's not a tree yet, right? It was started as a seed, but now it has grown significantly. And one of the key things that we're working now is aggressively is to ensure that our group keeps on expanding. This is the education project we started with. There is ON A-Levels Academy, Islamic Academy, ePay, Ghanima Labs, Anafi Consulting, and Basir, Anafi Cloud Services. Ghanima Labs is being now consumed by Anafi Cloud Services. And then there are certain other things that we're working on as well. There is a genetic research project, autonomous things, gesture-based computing. These are the next frontiers we are working on. And we are slowly and surely establishing all of these things one by one, right? So there's a lot of things coming up. There's a new program coming like Turing. Turing is the primary website on the world where you can learn. You can basically connect with bigger companies. Like if I search on Turing, right, you will see. We are starting a platform similar to this in February, where whatever you're learning, we will be connecting with these companies. This company only provides them developers. But we are not only providing you developers. This is a company where you can use and expand, all the key our talent is increasing. So from countries and territories, our students are coming from. So what we want to do is we want to open, hundreds of job types, not 15 plus technologies, like in thousands. Right? And that is what we are looking for. So these companies will be able to not only hire just simple developers that this is offering, you can find developers from here, no, but they will be able to find developers in artificial intelligence, in machine learning, in deep learning, through our tracks, right? Because whoever is working on our tracks, we are giving them that exposure, blockchain, all of these things. So if you look at anafe.com, these tracks are the foundation that we're teaching, like career advancement track, blockchain, DevOps, all of these things, and SysOps. This is a very critical track. It gives you an open doors for you around the world, right? The only thing between you and success is your own discipline and your time. That is the most important thing. If you can invest your time, if you can discipline yourself and move your butt from the cushion and go and do something about it, then you'll be successful. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, I'm a Muslim, so I will quote I'm not going to quote any other person except whatever is there in Quran and Sunnah. I'm going to quote it. That is how I operate. This is how I work. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, one of his saying is, the meaning of the hadith, the saying of the Prophet is, Allah says, the birds and every living thing, whether it's a Muslim or non-Muslim, he has to go out and work. So anyone who goes out and work, Allah, will suffice and create means for him to be successful. So if you think that you will just sit home and ask for something and you say, no, I'm not doing anything, I'm just going to sit home and study, that's a wrong approach. Go out, do something. That person was working as a security guard. I worked as a security guard. I worked as a warehouse, operator, machine operator. I worked some of the hardest jobs. At that time, I was pretty big because I used to do a benta class bodybuilding. So I was huge. Not anymore. But what I'm saying is that success doesn't come by just sitting on a cushion. You have to move, and you have to, work, and you have to work hard. And that is why whoever works hard, Muslim or non-Muslim, they will be successful. Muslims, they have to work double the time because they have to learn deen, they have to learn the religion, follow it, and work as well. So we have to do double the work. But there is a lot of reward, for all of us. So please work hard, keep on working hard, and inshallah, I will keep on coming like this in English twice a week from next week onwards. And this was the first time that we started this thing. But now, since we are getting the accreditation, more and more new things are coming up as well. Okay. Jazakallah khair. Inshallah, I will see you next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.